All righty, we are live. Welcome everyone. Of course, I'm gonna let you guys roll in as you rolled in this evening. I'm super excited for tonight. I'm like super excited. So for those that are new to Mobile Home Investing for Newbies, our Facebook group. I am Jasmine Gittens. And the purpose of our group is just to have a space for those who are looking to get into mobile home investing, whether you are looking to wholesale, flip, have rentals, and it's just a space for you to come ask questions, get information, network with each other, learn from each other, share our experiences, and just grow together as a community. So that is the purpose of our group. And just feel free to share, ask questions, share your deals, all that good stuff. And for those who have been here, thank you so much for your continued support. So tonight, again, I'm excited because, and guys, of course, when you come in here, let us know where you're tuning in from. We always love to know where everybody is from so that we can just connect, we can, network and things of that nature inside of this group. So tonight again, we have a returning guest, highly requested returning guest. We had him on in January, the first week of January. So he launched and started our year out as our first guest of 2022. Right? It's 2022. Started out our first guest in 2022, and he came with the fire. Okay. He came with the game, and we all were just, sitting in here learning and just really appreciating it. We had some technical difficulties, so not all of the audio was captured, and you guys were like, we need him back on so that we can hear and get all of those gems. And so not only do I have this special guest back on tonight, and we're about to get into some really juicy stuff, but we also have an amazing announcement that we want to share with you this evening, but we're going to save that for the end. So we're going to get into some twos and do's in mobile home investing, and then we will wrap it up with announcing this announcement that you do not want to miss. All right. So without further ado, I want to introduce our guest, Mr. Abdul Shabazz. Hey, Abdul, how are you?
I'm doing excellent. How about yourself, sis?
I am awesome. I'm acting like I just didn't talk to you on the phone 5 minutes ago.
Right. I know that's right.
But no, I'm just excited to have you on again. Like I said, you brought so much value to our group, and we're just really excited. So I want to address some of the key questions that were asked of you last time, where some of the audio was going out, because the information was so good that I want to just kind of tap into some of those things. Hey, Lisa from Florida, how you doing? We got the Nelsons from South Carolina. How you doing? And we got Doris from South Carolina. All right, so the Carolinas are up in here. All right. So one of the things that I wanted to ask, you were talking about seller financing and renting, right? So I know that this is a very hot topic, not just in mobile homes, but just in general, whether it's better to rent or it's better to do seller financing. And with you having kind of some experience in both, do you have a preference, or is it just case by case?
Yeah. Okay. So whoever asked that question, that's an excellent question. And I would put it I'm going to answer it in two different ways, Miss Jasmine.
Yes.
Okay. So my family, they bought their first mobile home in 1995, Miss Jasmine.
Yes.
1995, right? They just sold that home several weeks ago. They just sold that home. In 2012, Miss Jasmine, that's whenever they started selling. That's whenever they started renting the mobile home. So from 2012 all the way to 2022, they made over $75,000 off that one home.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Now, I want y'all to hear me out. From 2012 all the way to 2022, they made over $75,000 off that mobile home, and that's just on a conservative end. But then they sold it several weeks ago for $17,000.
Wow.
So for those people who say, oh, well, mobile homes depreciate and this, that, and the third, well, they got the mobile home less than $17,000 in 1995, and then they sold it for more than what they got the home for. Then they was able to rent it for 10 years and make over $75,000.
So it sounds to me like renting might be.
So you can look at renting in the aspect of that's more so long-term wealth. And if we want to look at renting as long-term wealth, renting is actually a retirement plan for somebody that's over the age of 50.
Yes. Yes. That is a fact. That is a fact. So, I mean, I totally agree with you on this because, a lot of people are saying that they're getting into this space because whether it's mobile homes or real estate, because you want to build passive income long-term so that you don't have to keep working, right? So I think that there are many benefits of the seller financing. And I don't knock it. It's something that we have considered doing and will be doing. But also having that rental, having that consistent, because with the seller financing, you're going to find yourself in a position where you're going to have to keep on finding deals because at some point they're going to purchase that one and now you got to go find new inventory. So I definitely really appreciate you sharing that. And for those who miss, his last, the last time we had him on, it was just so great. Make sure you go watch the last one, but, just sharing kind of your experience with having your family, like your father taught you, you and your father have done some events together in mobile home space. Like he's been in this space since you were young. So having that and just having, that drive, you talked a lot about the drive and when you got your first deal and you were, painting it yourself on top of the car and just all types of things. So how important that is in this space, right? So I think just having that, those rentals, like you mentioned, will have you a retirement plan. So you don't got to keep working that hard all the time. And you had actually mentioned getting financing for a buyer that was interested in purchasing. So not only offering, seller financing yourself, but also being able to get the buyer funding from the bank. Talk to us about that, because that is really where the audio went out. And I know everybody was like, hold on, what is he talking about?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So, and just to, because I know we're talking about, renting, we're talking about seller finance. And just to paint a picture for somebody, before you get into this mobile home game, you want to make sure that you know your exit strategy. You want to make sure that you know exactly what you want to get yourself into before you even do it. So some people may want that retirement plan at 30. And there's nothing wrong with you wanting a retirement plan at 30. Some people may want that retirement plan at 50 years of age, and there's nothing wrong. So if you want that retirement plan, then make sure you have a crew set up so that they can manage those mobile homes for you. And that's going to be the pro as far as the renting, because once you get those homes, you don't have to find another home. If you have 10 mobile homes yielding you $400 a month, that's $4,000 a month that you're going to be bringing in. If you have 10 homes bringing in $400, that's $4,000 a month. If you hire you a crew, now they can manage those mobile homes deal for you. And as you continue to buy mobile homes, you're just added on to how many homes you have in your portfolio. Now, if you're going to be doing the seller finance route, you got to, like you said, you're going to have to continue to get mobile homes after a certain period. Seller finances have a term on your mobile homes, right? So when you're renting, you can keep the mobile homes until you pass away. Seller finance, you're probably going to have that home on a term for 5 years. 5 years. Now, the good thing about it is you are not responsible for no maintenance in that home. That is the biggest pro. So if the toilet is clogged up, you're not fixing that. That person is fixing it. So I tell people, look at it as if you were buying a car from the dealership. Once you purchase that car from the dealership, you can't go to Wells Fargo and say, hey, my car needs a tune-up. My car needs a transmission. And the same thing applies with mobile homes. Once a person purchases that mobile home from you on a seller finance, they cannot come back to you because you are now acting as the bank. And that is a boss position to put yourself in. So I tell people you have to weigh out your options. Now, to answer your next question, when you're talking about financing, if you do not want to negotiate, and this is why I tell people sometimes being firm on your price is one of the best decisions you can make whenever you are selling your mobile home.
Yeah.
So there are some times that I am firm on my mobile home price because I know what the home is worth in that particular area. Right. So what I would end up doing is I would get somebody who wants to finance the home and who is willing to pay the entire price. So now I don't have to negotiate. All I have to do is say, hey, my home is worth $30,000. If you don't have $30,000, I can help you get financing. And when I help a person get finance, one of the biggest companies that I use is 21st Mortgage. That's one of the biggest companies that I use. Another big company is Vanderbilt. It's Vanderbilt Mortgage. They have Triad. There's so many other different ones you can use, but 21st and Vanderbilt is going to be one of the greatest people lending sources that you can get funding from. If you have your license, your mobile home license, right? It is much easier for that transition to go through. It's much easier because they already have your information in the system. So now when you get in somebody finance, you just got to tell them, yep, this is the mobile home closer. Here's my information. They pull you up. They already have your information. You can get that person financed. And if the process is done right, you can have your entire lump sum in 2 to maybe 3 weeks out. You know, if everything is in order, it's good to go. I remember when my first deal, me getting, getting somebody, finance, it took me about a month and a week. And the only reason why it took me that long is because I didn't have the mobile home in my name. And so I had to put it in my name. Then I was able to, of course, get the funding for the person. But that's another way if you don't want to negotiate the price. If you're solid on your price, just get a person funded now. Whatever price you put out there, you can literally get an entire check for whatever amount that you want. If they see value in that home, they're going to cut you a check for $40,000.
Yeah.
No question asked. That $40,000 check is going to be at your doorstep the next day once everything's finalized because they overnight the check to you.
Yes, that is fantastic information. And the good thing, like the great thing on top of this, and I actually just made a video about this today, right, is creating a great experience for anybody that you're working with, whether you're working for the seller, or working with the seller, or working with the buyer, right? Creating a really great experience for them, because this is going to add to referrals, which is, word of mouth, one of the greatest marketing strategies of all time, right? So when you're like in this scenario, you're not just saying, look, it's 30,000, figure it out. Like, you come in, look, it's 30,000 and I have somewhere for you to go to get financed. So I think that's really, really key. And I just want people to really understand that in some other areas where you can try to add value to your sellers and to your buyers. So that's absolutely dope that you are doing that. Somebody asked, Justin Nelson's asked, is it beneficial to use private lenders for mobile homes? And before you answer, guys, if you have questions, if you're interested in learning and have any questions about flipping mobile homes, investing, I mean, Abdul has pretty much done it all. go ahead and put those questions in the comments so we can make sure that that he answer, get that question answered tonight. So, is it beneficial to use private lenders for mobile homes?
Yes. Okay. So this is how I kick it to everybody who asks a question like that, right? I tell people, you don't have to go to the bank. Just make sure that you are the bank, right? And so with me saying that is, I'm a firm believer of group economics. The banks only survive based off of our money being housed in their institution, right?
Yep.
Well, I don't need to go to the bank. I have a person like Miss Jasmine. So I call it group economics. I asked Miss Jasmine if she had $5,000. I go to my father and ask him if he had $5,000, right? And once I go to 9 other people and tell them about what I'm going to be doing, that is now $50,000, including $5,000.
Yep.
So what I did was nobody didn't check my credit score, right?
Yep.
Nobody didn't do anything extra. So what I did was I utilized group economics. I was always taught to get with 6 to 8 like-minded individuals that you're able to come together. Y'all able to share the same vision and share the same end goal. Once y'all pool y'all resources together, now y'all can go out there and buy mobile homes together, and y'all can literally take over an entire city. That's actually what me and my father is doing right now. I'm closing on a mobile home and land deal on Monday, and then I'm closing on 4 to 5 other land deals on April 28th.
Yes.
So everything that I do is based off of group economics. So if you don't have the funds, you need to get with 6 to 8 like-minded individuals that y'all can pool your money together, and y'all can buy multiple mobile homes together. So at the end of the day, if you get 10 people with $10,000, you have $100,000.
Yep.
What can you do with $100,000 in this mobile home space? I've shown my students how I like the mobile homes for free. $1,000, $2, $3, $4, $5. I average right now $4,500 coming out of my pocket per mobile home right now.
Yes.
So how many mobile homes can I get with $50,000 or $100,000? This is what I exercise. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
You don't need no bank funding or anything else like that. Get with other investors, pool your resources together. Of course, it's going to be people that you have to trust, but get with those people, pool your money together, and literally dominate and take over the industry.
Oh, such a great answer. Such a great answer. Yeah, I love it. I just love it. So he said, yes, Justin Nelson. They're like, yes, group economics. Thank you, sir. We got some fire flame coming up here. So yeah, this is great. This is absolutely great. And I know that was one of the things. And to your point too, right? About being the bank. One thing that I just want to add to that is also thinking about yourself as a bank too, right? If you have somebody that like Abdul, right, who is purchasing mobile homes and flipping them, right, and you're like, well, I got $10,000, but I don't have the time to go out and do XYZ, right? So you can also be a private lender yourself. So also think about you being a lender, as well as finding lenders that you can partner with, or that can help you. But also just think about, like I said, you being a lender. So that is great. That is great, guys. Keep Samara Vasquez. Hello, Samara. She is definitely someone that has been supporting us for a long time. So she said, approximately how much interest do you suggest paying the private lenders?
Okay, so there's different percentages. Okay, there's going to be different percentages. At the end of the day, I can't tell you what you're going to be paying somebody else.
Yeah.
Because it all based upon what you know. The person that knows the most is the person that's going to get most of the money. I'm going to tell you that right off the bat, right? So you have different ways how you can JV. The most common way to JV with somebody is a 50-50 split. That's one of the most common ways, right? Then you have a person that may want to be a silent investor, right? And they may want 30% of the profits. So now it's a 70-30. And then you may have somebody who may do a 60-40 split. The 60-40 split is the person who found the deal and is going to be doing half the work is going to be that person that's going to get 60%. The person that's going to get 40%, they're going to be putting up money and they're going to be doing, let's just say the marketing, or they're going to be doing other aspects to make sure the deal come together. So there's certain ways how you can, JV with somebody else, or there's certain, it's really whatever you want. I just know those are the most three common ways: 50-50 split, the 70-30 split, or it's going to be the 60-40 split. But at the end of the day, what I know for sure, whoever knows the most is the person that's going to be receiving most of the money. So that's the answer that you have to really ask yourself. Me personally, whenever I'm doing deals, I usually do roughly an 80-20 split, because the people literally lean on me for everything. And they know if I'm going to be investing with Abdul, he's going to make sure I get a return on my money.
Mm-hmm.
That's 100% facts. Everybody, there's not one person in this world who can say Abdul never gave me a return on my money. Not one person in this world can come on right now and say Abdul never gave me a return on my money.
Right.
Because
right.
I know exactly what I'm doing. So once again, it's based on how much you know.
Yeah.
Me personally, I am never doing a 50-50 split with somebody.
Yeah.
Unless we're doing a big deal and that person is bringing equal value to the table. That's the only way. But right now, I'm not doing, I just can't see myself doing a 50-50 split. Now, you may say, well, a 50-50 split is good for me because I don't know a lot. The other person don't know a lot. We just coming together. I can see that. But it's really based upon your knowledge, sis.
Yeah. And just to add a little bit to that, I know that with mobile homes, right, typically speaking, the price point is a lot lower than other potential investments, right? So if you're talking about a multifamily deal that is $1 million, right, and somebody's investing with you, you're usually talking about an interest rate, right? So you give me XYZ, I'm going to pay you 12% interest or 6% interest on however much you gave me, right? Now that we're in a kind of a different asset class, where the whole price of the property might only be $20,000, you're going to be typically looking at higher profit split. So like Abdul mentioned, a 50-50, if that makes sense, a 70-30, where you're saying, look, you give me the money, I'm doing all of the work and maybe putting some money in. We split the profits, 70-30. Or it's a scenario where you say, I'm giving you X amount return on your money. You gave me 10,000, I'm giving you 20% back on your money. So I'm gonna give you 12,000 back when I pay you back. So there's a ton of different ways to go about it, as Abdul mentioned. So ton of different ways. But she just followed up, Samara, saying, thank you. I've raised money from private lenders and paid them 5 to 9% on their money, depending on how much they invest. Wanted to know if this was a target percentage for silent investors. Again, it's usually going to be higher in the mobile home space, only because the price points are so low. So 5% on, $10,000 deal, might not work for your investor, but it is something that you guys would have to decide what makes the most sense. But great question, Samara. Great question. Lisa said, Abdul, are you doing deals in Florida? She would love to.
Well, yeah, so I do deals wherever it makes sense. So it doesn't really matter where the deal is at. If the deal makes sense, I'll do the deal. There's some people who literally told me about deals and I jumped on the plane and flew out and they were shocked. They were like, you jumped on? I'm like, yes, I'm about my business. I jumped on the plane. I went down to check it out and make sure everything's good. And if it's good, then we can do a deal. So wherever makes sense, I'm there.
I love it. Now, since the last time that you were on, we were touching on quick flips, and we, again, because of audio, we didn't really get an opportunity to go too much into it. So I just wanted to give a general overall view of just what a quick flip is. And I had mentioned to you that we were preparing to do our first quick flip. Since then, we've done quite a few quick flips. So I think it's a great strategy for people to know about, because it can alleviate some of the headaches if you are just flipping. I mean, excuse me, if you are just wholesaling. If you are just wholesaling, because you don't have the title and things, and all these type of things. So just real quick for the people, what is a quick flip?
Yeah, so um, a quick flip is whenever you purchase a mobile home. And of course, you make sure that the mobile home is clear, but then your intentions is not to do anything to that mobile home as far as renovations. Your intention is to buy it and then to sell it as quickly as possible. So my company, we develop a model, and it's pretty much a production model. How fast can we get it? How fast can we sell it? So we are literally in competition with ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yo, can I sell a mobile home in 24 hours? Can I sell a mobile home in 48 hours, right? In 72 hours. We're constantly in competition. How fast can we get it? How fast can we sell it? And what happens whenever you quick flip a mobile home, you literally expedite the process. The type of person I am, I do wholesale. However, I would prefer quick flip versus wholesale because there's a lot of other variables that goes into wholesaling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the type of person, I see the property and I would buy it right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
I have the money. Let me go ahead and buy it so I don't have to do the whole, here's a contract. Now let me go find somebody to go get it. I don't want to go through that process, especially if I'm already approved, with the part.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm already approved with the part, then guess what? I'm going to buy a mobile home. Mm-hmm. With no questions asked. So, prime example, tomorrow, there's a guy, he have a double wide mobile home, sis, right? I'm going to buy that mobile home with no problem because I'm already approved for that, that community, so I'm going to buy it. And once I buy it, right, before I even get to the place, the home is going to be on marketplace.
Yep.
Because I already know I'm going down there, I'm buying the place, it's going to be on marketplace, and I'm going to be selling the home. It's just that simple. And whenever you are quick flipping a mobile home, you don't have to deal with a handyman. Now, I do have a handyman crew that I do. I have contractors that I deal with. However, when I'm quick flipping, I don't have to hire them to go inside the mobile home. Now, the most I would do in a quick flip scenario is that I would hire my cleanup crew to go inside there, pay them about $40, clean out the entire mobile home, and now it looks more presentable because I'm a person, I like to get every single dollar out of my mobile home. Mm-hmm. Now, I know I can sell the mobile home with all of the furniture and junk inside there. I can, but it's going to be at a lower price point. But what I want to do is I have a cleanup crew go inside there, clean up the entire mobile home. Now, I have something to offer somebody. People go inside it, it's a blank canvas. It may be, still run down, but it looked better than all the furniture. And guess what? I'm able to make a nice profit. So what I did was, one thing I teach people is, it's a system. It's called PDR. It's plan, do, review. So first thing I do is I plan out what I'm going to do. Then the do is the action. I actually go and do it, and then I review it. So over the years, I have been reviewing, right, the difference between me renovating a property and me quick flipping a property. And I'm like, darn, Abdul, you're all in on this property, $10,000, but then you sold the property for $18,000. Well, this quick flip property, I'm all in $6,000, but I just sold it for $15,000. So now I'm scratching my head like, wait a minute. The fix and flip took me 2 to 3 weeks to do, and then I have to put it on the market to get it sold, right? And it could have taken me 4 weeks to get it sold. But then this quick flip yield me the same amount of profit as my fix and flip. So which one do I want to do? And so I made a conscious decision that the quick flip was better than the renovation process However, as a young boy at the age of 5 years old, I remember very vividly. Doctor, she asked me what did I want to be when I grew up. I told her I wanted to be an architect. So ever since I was a little boy, I love seeing the finished products of things. That's why I fell in love with the renovation process. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I love seeing the finished process. So it was kind of hard to get me away from that. But now since I'm away from the fully renovated projects, is making it's making more sense at the end of the day to my pockets, and that's what I'm rolling with.
I love it. I love it. And yeah, we incorporated that, and it's definitely been wonderful. It's been wonderful. We've had great experience with it. So, wholesaling, that might be a better option if you don't have the money at all, right? It's like, if you look, I'm trying to get into this, I don't have no money, that's a great option. Or if you're not, if you do have the money, but you're not yet familiar or confident in your pricing, and you're like, well, I don't really want to risk, me putting my money in because I'm not really even sure if I can resell it. If you wholesaling could be an option, but definitely, I love the quick flips. That's an awesome option. So I'm gonna let this is the last question we're gonna have, and it's a yes or no answer, and then we are going to share with you all what it is that we have to announce.
Yeah.
So Justin Nelson's asked, are you interested in purchasing parks? We're currently helping a park owner sell his park in Spartanburg, South Carolina.
Yeah, so we are looking at parks right now. However, the land deals to us right now is doing us justice. We are looking at mobile home parks, but at the end of the day, it got to make sense. Some of these parks, they're trying to sell, 4 or 5 mobile homes and call it a mobile home park, and they're trying to charge, $400,000, $500,000 for that, and it's like, look, it's not even worth it. You don't even have those 4 homes that you do have is not even occupied. You got one person living inside, you're trying to sell it for $400,000. At the end of the day, it have to make sense. That's the only way we're going to make a move on anything.
Yes. Okay. Great. I love it. So guys, as I share with you all, we have a big announcement that we're super excited about sharing with you all. After our having Abdul on in January, he reached out, and we were talking about maybe what we can do, or he came to me and said, look, let's do this. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. Right. So we want to provide, more and more value. We realize that we have some similarities in regards to just, we have some alignments in regards to what we're doing and how we want to serve the community. So without further ado, I do want to share with you all that we will be, hold on real quick, I'm about to share my screen. We will be having an event together in Atlanta on May 14th, 2022. It's called the Mobile Home Conference. And look, I am just so excited about it. I want to share with you guys. Let's see if I can share my screen. Boom, share. Oh, boom, share. See, all these technical. It's supposed to make stuff easier. Can y'all see that flyer? Do y'all see the flyer, Abdul? Because I can't see you guys anymore.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I can see the flyer now.
All right. So this is the ultimate event, the Mobile Home Conference, May 14th, 2022 in Atlanta. And guys, what we are intending to do, what we are going to do, is we are going to give you guys a step-by-step blueprint and some secret techniques to make 6 figures in 6 months with mobile homes. Okay, 6 figures in 6 months. You guys already know, like, I'm, relatively, I've been wholesaling houses for over 5 years, right? Got into mobile home space and literally was able to make six figures, more than six figures in less than a little bit less than 6 months in mobile homes. Some people are asked, like, why do you get into mobile homes? Why did you incorporate that versus just sticking with the houses? And I just have to say, investing in mobile homes is both quicker and easier, in my opinion. And it is like absurd, like that. That's why I'm like literally yelling about mobile homes from the rooftops, from the mountaintops. Like, everybody, please, come focus on this. So we want to give you guys these steps. So the 6 figures to making 6 figures in 6 months, wholesaling and flipping houses. So just wanted to read off a few of the things that we're going to be that you are going to be learning about is how to find hot and free deals. Okay, so we're talking about how to find hot deals, how to find free deals, some different techniques that you guys can use, how to know and negotiate pricing, right? So I think that's one thing a lot of people have a challenge with when it comes to mobile homes is like, how do I know what the right price is? There is no MLS. It's not the same. It's not as easy. It is, you can do it. It's very simple, but apparently seeming not as easy as finding the comps for houses, right? So how do you do that? And then how do you negotiate? I just had somebody in our group today saying, she's talking to sellers and they're asking her for retail price for properties that need to be gutted, right? How do you negotiate to get the price that based off what we teach you on how to know the price? How do you get it to that price, okay? How to properly renovate mobile homes. Okay, so Abdul has had tons and tons of experience, not even just his own, going all the way back to his father, right? Like he said, as 5 years old, like being in this space, watching his father. So he knows to a T what it is you need to do to properly renovate a mobile home, right? How to find qualified buyers. Okay, so look, buyers will waste your time. Okay, they will, but it doesn't have to be that way. Okay, so there are certain steps that you can take to make sure that you're working with qualified buyers who are serious and who are going to close with you, right? So we want to share some of those steps with you. We're going to go over contracts and how to close deals all from home, guys. So I'm going to be sharing wholesaling both traditionally in your market as well as virtually. Okay, so how can you do this from home? Not only that, how can you do this in different markets? Okay, so maybe you want to be in several different markets. You're ready to expand your business, and how can you do that? You can do that potentially by going into a different market, right? And you're doing that virtually. So we're going to be talking about all of this on May 14th, 2022. So I'm going to put the link inside the comments right now for you guys to register. I'm also going to pull up the website, and then I'm going to let Abdul just touch on some of the things. Well, actually, no, you guys just go to the website. I'm not even going to show you the website. So go to the website. I'm going to put a link in here right now. But Abdul, let's share with them kind of a couple things, because they have two options in there. And we want to kind of just share with them some of the benefits of, sorry guys, I'm just posting the link.
Right.
You guys.
Yeah, I got you, sis. I'm gonna tell y'all this. One of the greatest things that I'm going to bring to the table on May 14th, all of the knowledge, the wisdom, the experience that I have in this industry, I'm going to bottle that up, and I'm going to be teaching y'all that in one day.
Yes.
So now you don't have to go out there and search for different people, and I got to find this and I got to find it. No, we're going to teach y'all what we know within that 1 day time frame. And I promise y'all will not be disappointed. We're going to be talking about how to get free mobile homes. Y'all may not even know, but I have a blueprint, a proven blueprint how to get free mobile homes. How is it proven? Because I've already done it many a times. And one of my students, she took what I have showed her, and guess how many mobile homes the park had for her? They had 17 free mobile homes from for her once she did what I told her to do step by step.
Let's
So
go.
y'all got to understand, I have pretty much done every aspect of mobile home investing. So I'm going to come with a lot. Miss Jasmine's going to come with a lot. If you that person that just want to wake up, don't even brush your teeth, don't put on no makeup, but just get on your laptop and virtually wholesale mobile homes, Miss Jasmine is definitely going to be the person that's going to teach y'all. And I'm going to be giving y'all some jewels when it comes down to mobile home investing. There's so many different ways how you can get started, how you can get in this field. Some of y'all only know the basics. Y'all only know wholesaling and renting and owner finance. Those are only three that y'all know. But I'm going to teach y'all how y'all can get in this field and how y'all can make a lot of money in a short period of time. That's what we're going to be teaching y'all, on May 14th. Those people that are that just want general admission, y'all. We made sure that it was, we made it to where the price point wasn't something that you have to scratch your head. This is literally a no-brainer at $147. This is no-brainer. I was always taught, Abdul, make sure that you get in the rooms. Get in the room with other successful people. If I know that one day I'm going to make 8 figures and I'm already on my way to 7 figures, this year, matter of fact, I will hit my 7-figure mark. So if I know that I'm going to hit 8 figures one day, I need to get in a room with 8-figure earners. So if you have not yet hit 6 or 8 or 7 figures, make sure that you get in the rooms. How do you get in the rooms? You get in the rooms by purchasing tickets to get into these conferences like what we're going to be having on May 14th. And then also, last but not least, we have VIP. For those people that's going to be getting VIP, we have preferred seatings whenever you get to the venue. Also, the biggest thing that we're going to be offering is we're going to be offering an intimate dinner after the venue. Where we're going to be coming together and we're going to be talking about literally how you can take your business to the next level. You're going to be with people that you're going to be able to talk to, and literally where you want to be at, we can take you from where you are at to get you closer to your goal. And we're going to be doing all of that during this intimate dinner that we're going to be offering you guys. And also, we got some other gadgets that we're going to be giving y'all. But that price right there is not a price that you got to scratch your head and you got to ask, should I do it? That's a no-brainer price, which is $347. And we have already, we're halfway there. We only can accommodate maybe 10 to 12 people, and we're already at 6 people. I just saw my phone lit up, and I think that somebody else just got it again. So at the end of the day, if you want to be with us and learn from us in a closed space, I highly recommend you get your VIP tickets, family.
Yes. So as Abdul was saying, the VIP is limited. Okay, so for the VIP, we literally can only accommodate 10 to 12 people. We already have 6 locked in. I already know since we posted this, we probably, you guys are already running over there. So make sure you get in the room. This is amazing information. So not only mobile homes, but just business, how to grow, growing your business at large, having those digital assets that we're going to be providing you guys, some contracts, things of that nature, some templates to help you within your business, right? So these are all things that our VIP members will have access to. And then, like you said, a dinner, an intimate dinner with like-minded individuals who are looking to grow, looking to build. It's so important that you guys get there. I'm so excited. So Tara, she asked, what's the website to register? Look in the comments as well as in the description. I just put the link to both the in the comments as well as in the description. And I didn't realize earlier, we had Calvin Ahia in the building. He had commented earlier, so I do want to give him a quick shout out. That's one of my guys. I know that's one of both of our guys. So what's up, Calvin? Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna be tuning into your live later. I'm really excited to hear about Kevin come on. So I'll be definitely tuning in. So yeah, guys, again, the Mobile Home Conference is here. We here. It's time. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So the link, I put it inside of the comments as well as in the description. So what we're gonna do as kind of a little teaser into the event this Saturday morning, we're gonna come back here live, and we're just gonna be answering you guys' questions and just again giving a little bit of information from both of us, just as a teaser to what to expect at the Mobile Home Conference. It's gonna blow your mind. I mean, I'm so excited for you all to be there, to get the information and to grow with us. So you guys can get the link again inside the description, in the description as well as in the comments. Okay, and I'm going to be posting about it right after we get off. I'm going to post a flyer with some links that you guys can access, get on top of, and register right away. So we're going to see you guys on Saturday, again, to just like do a little quick Q&A, as well as just give you a little insight as to what to expect for May 14th. And then you guys got to jump onto it. Now, the price point that it's at right now, this is our early bird price point. So this will only be available until Monday. The prices, the no-brainer prices will only be available to Monday. So make sure, you grab those tickets, guys. Grab those tickets and get out there with us. Lisa asked, is it in person only, or will it be offered a virtual invitation? This is going to be an in-person event. Again, we want to create an intimate setting with people that are just, ready to rock and roll, that we can really share with and be able to, the whole purpose is not for us just to be, spitting out information, but which we are going to be doing, but also find out what your needs are. Like, so we want to create a space where we can talk, figure out what your needs are, and answer your specific needs, right? Address your specific needs. So that's the reason that we're doing this event. And yeah, I'm so excited and looking forward to it. So that is that. So guys, the Mobile Home Conference is here, May 14th, Atlanta, Georgia. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. General admission, VIP, all that. Okay.
I think your sound went out, sis. I think your sound. Nope.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Sorry, I got so excited. I freaking ripped out the cord of my microphone.
Nah, you good. Good, sis.
I'm too excited. As y'all can tell. So Lisa, she's like so excited. Yes. Justin Nelson, so excited. Yes. So we hope to see all you guys there. And that is it, guys. So we will see y'all on Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to do a Q&A and a preview into our event. And then we'll see you again on May 14th, 2022.
Perfect.
We good to go. Well, I appreciate you all, as always, in our Mobile Home Investing for Newbies group, for being here with us. Definitely make sure you guys like the video. It's a great way to, put our group up in the Facebook algorithm so that we can help more and more people. So until next time, peace out, and you guys be great. Thank you so much, Abdul, for coming and joining us again. And I'm so excited to be working with you on the Mobile Home Conference.
Yes, man. I'm excited to have you down here in the A, sis.
Yes. All right, guys. Y'all all have a great evening. Make sure you go register now, because it seems like we only got 4 or 5 more spots for the VIP. So hurry up. Go do it now. Bye-bye.